Invisible economy, the hidden hands behind every advertisement. What if every choice you've ever made, the coffee you drink, the phone you hold, the shoes you wear, wasn't really your choice at all? What if someone decided it for you long before you even noticed the ad? Before we dive deeper, take a second to subscribe, like, and share this video, and let me know in the comments if you've ever bought something and later wondered, why did I even want that? Now, let's begin. The story of advertising isn't about selling things. It's about selling desire. And long before algorithms or glowing phone screens, humans were already being studied like experiments, their hopes, fears, and insecurities turned into equations that could be exploited. The modern ad didn't start in a boardroom. It started in the mind of Edward Bernays, Sigmund Freud's nephew, a man who learned that if you could tap into people's emotions, you could make them act against their own logic. In the 1920s, Bernays convinced women to smoke cigarettes by calling them torches of freedom. It wasn't about tobacco, it was about identity. He turned rebellion into a brand. That was the first flicker of the invisible hand, the one that would go on to control the way we think, shop, and even feel. Today, that hand doesn't need slogans. It has data. Every scroll, every pause, every second your eyes linger on an image, it's all recorded, analyzed, and sold in real time. Your attention is the product, your emotion the currency. But let's slow down. You wake up in the morning, open your phone, and before your first sip of coffee, you've already seen 10 ads. None of them feel intrusive. They blend into your feed like part of your day, a new sneaker drop, a smiling influencer, a limited time deal that never really ends. You don't notice them, but they notice you. Every ad you see today is the end result of 1,000 invisible decisions, from machine learning models predicting your mood to marketing psychologists designing the exact color tone that makes you click buy. That's the genius and the danger of modern advertising. You're not choosing products, products are choosing you. Behind every ad is a battlefield you can't see. A micro-auction happens in milliseconds every time you scroll through an app. Dozens of companies compete to buy your attention, not for hours, not for minutes, but for a single heartbeat of focus. Whoever wins that moment controls what you see next. They call it programmatic advertising. It sounds harmless, almost mechanical. But it's anything but. Because when every glance, every hesitation, every emotional flicker becomes measurable, you stop being a consumer. You become the consumed. In 2023 alone, global digital ad spending exceeded $600 billion. That's more than the GDP of entire nations, money built from pixels, persuasion, and prediction. Think about it, the companies making the most profit today don't actually sell products. Google, Facebook, TikTok, they sell you. Your habits. Your fears. Your routines. You don't pay them. But someone does. Someone pays to know you better than your friends, your partner, or even yourself. And the irony? You help them do it. Every like, every comment, every skipped ad teaches the system something new. It refines the map of your mind. Have you ever wondered why some ads feel almost psychic? You think of buying a blender, and within hours you see one on Instagram. You never searched for it, or did you? Maybe you mentioned it out loud near your phone, or paused on a recipe video that used one. The algorithm connects invisible dots, faster, deeper, smarter than human intuition. That's not coincidence. That's design. But what makes this invisible economy powerful isn't just technology, it's psychology. Advertisers no longer sell benefits, they sell belonging. They sell identity, tribe, and validation. They whisper, people like you wear this. People like you drive that. People like you don't settle. And just like that, your sense of self becomes another data point, another variable in the vast formula of control. Let's take a step back. A century ago, advertisements told you what a product did. Now, they tell you what it means. A bottle of perfume isn't about scent, it's about confidence. A smartphone isn't about connection, it's about status. Even political campaigns now use the same emotional triggers once reserved for detergent commercials. Every emotion is monetized. Happiness sells travel. Fear sells insurance. Insecurity sells luxury. Outrage sells clicks. It's all part of the same equation, one designed to keep you reacting, never reflecting. You might think you can resist it, that you're smarter than the system. But that's part of the illusion too. Every act of rebellion is already accounted for. When people grew tired of corporate ads, brands became relatable. They started using real people, memes, and casual language. They started pretending to hate ads too. You scroll through a funny video that ends with, "Anyway, this is not sponsored," unless it is. You laugh and share it. The ad wins. It always wins. Because the new marketing isn't about interruption, it's about infiltration. It hides behind laughter, empathy, and even social causes. When brands talk about empowerment, sustainability, or mental health, they're not being altruistic, they're being strategic. They've learned that authenticity itself is now a marketing tactic. The invisible hand adapts. It always has. When the world moved online, advertising didn't just follow, it colonized. It turned every digital space into potential real estate. Even your private messages aren't fully private. Metadata, tone, timing, all analyzed to predict what kind of ad you'll see next. This isn't paranoia. It's economics. If attention equals profit, then distraction equals revenue. The longer you linger, the richer they get. That's why infinite scroll exists. Why notifications glow red, not blue, not green, because red triggers urgency. It's the same reason casino lights never fade and why streaming platforms autoplay the next episode before you can think twice. You're not staying because you want to, you're staying because you were engineered to. And here's the strangest part, it works because it feels good. Dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, spikes with novelty and validation. Every ad, every like, every new thing to want keeps that cycle alive. You become addicted to wanting, not having. Desire becomes endless. Satisfaction becomes temporary. And in that loop, the economy thrives. That's the invisible brilliance of advertising. It doesn't just sell you things, it sells you the need to want things. You are the engine, the advertiser just keeps refueling the craving. But what happens when every moment of desire, distraction, and doubt becomes a business model? What happens when truth itself is shaped by the need to sell? Look around. Fake news thrives because it earns engagement. Influencers sell authenticity while living scripts. Politicians run campaigns like product launches. It's no longer about persuasion. It's about possession. And yet, it all started with a simple idea. Tell people what they want to hear, and they'll give you what you want in return. You might say, it's just marketing. But think deeper. If ads can make you buy a drink, can they make you buy a belief? Can they make you trust a brand more than a person? Can they make you vote a certain way? The answer is yes. And they already do. Advertising today is not just a business, it's a soft form of governance. It teaches you what success looks like, what happiness feels like, and what kind of person you should become. It creates the standards by which you measure yourself. And when billions of people measure their worth by what they buy, the system sustains itself endlessly. It's a silent social contract. You trade your focus for convenience, your data for belonging, your individuality for identity. And the world keeps spinning, powered by invisible hands counting your clicks like currency. But here's the quiet irony. The same system that sells you dreams also sells you doubt. It tells you to be yourself, just not like that. To stand out, but fit in. To love yourself, but only after you've bought what they're selling. It's the most profitable paradox in human history. The invisible hand doesn't force you. It simply nudges you, again and again, until your choices become predictable, and predictability becomes profit. We call it the attention economy. But it's more than that. It's an economy of emotion, memory, and identity, the very fabric of what makes you human. And yet, every now and then, you catch yourself scrolling endlessly, staring at an ad that seems too personal. You hesitate. You realize something feels off. That moment, that pause, is resistance. It's the tiniest act of rebellion in a system that feeds on reflex. Maybe that's the first step, noticing the hands behind the curtain. Because once you see them, they can't operate as easily. Once you understand that the ad is not just trying to sell, it's trying to shape, you begin to reclaim your choices, inch by inch. And maybe that's how freedom starts in the invisible economy, not with revolution, but with awareness. Before you scroll away, don't forget to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and share it with someone who thinks they're immune to advertising. Because in this world, understanding the system might just be the only way to escape it.